Hey guys, I am in urgent need of your help. Can you donate $1? That's all. More when I return on the Eric McNeil Be Free Show.
Black men and white men, Jews and Gentiles, Protestants and Catholics will be able to join hands and sing in the words of the old Negro spiritual, free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, we are free at last.
Hey guys, welcome. You just discovered the Eric McNeil Be Free Show, where it's all about being financially independent, responsible for self, enjoying life, and empowering others free. So today I'm going to do an interview with a friend that I've known for, I guess, 4 or 5 years, ever since I've been here. So her name is Dr. Eudorah, and she's a naturopathic doctor, and she also runs a school called the Prince L International School down in the East Legon area, and she's in dire need of some help with trying to raise funds to get a borehole. So she called me, and I said that I would do the little that I can do, which was, definitely put together a video. So I'm going to do the interview with her, and if you're able to assist, it would be greatly appreciated, even if it's just $1. Together, if we all do a little, it adds up to be a lot. So, so at any rate, let's get right into the interview.
Anna, can you please come and sit by in case I need you? Okay.
Okay, great. So listen, guys, we are with Dr. Eudorah. And so Dr. Eudorah, I've started the recording. And like I say, this is my first time hosting a Zoom interview. I've used Zoom a couple of times where people interviewed me, but this is the first time I've actually hosted one. So we're going to stumble through this together. And I just wanted to interview you. It shouldn't take no more than an hour, but, after you contacted me about your water situation, I just wanted to interview you and, put you on my social media. So please, just go ahead and introduce yourself to everybody.
Hi. Hi, everybody. I'm Dr. Eudorah Kudiabor. I'm a Ghanaian based in Ghana. I'm a naturopathy doctor by profession, but for the love for children and they need to help the children, especially in this community. These are children with great potentials. Like, it's so wonderful. I just came here as a resident of this place by looking at the greatness in the children and everything. I started giving them my energy, and eventually I decided I can reach out to them more than what I was doing. So I had to think of a way that I can have direct impact with the children, and that's through education. Once I'm trusted by the parents to educate their children, I knew I had that task of impacting into them the things that I didn't grow up being educated on, but I know it's needed for them. So that was how the whole journey started. And now we have a full-fledged school that is educating quite a nice number of the community.
Okay, so your school is located where? And what is the name of the school and where is it located?
The name of the school is Prince L International Community School Complex. Prince L International Community School Complex. I made it a community school complex because when you look at the dynamics of the educational structure, you realize that not every child needs a particular type of education. So I didn't want to just box every child into one way of educating them. So I made it complex so that we can strengthen them on areas they are struggling at whilst giving them general education. The school is located at Santeo, East Legon Hills, Santeo in Accra, one of the suburbs of Accra.
Okay.
In one of the less privileged communities, while even though it's still within Accra, but it's less privileged, not much attention is given to this community. So they are forced to figure out life on their own.
Okay. And how many children do you have now that you're working with?
Currently, I have 69 children.
Oh, wow.
69 children.
Oh, that's a lot. That is a lot.
Thank you very much.
And
we started off with 3 homeless children, but then the school was not registered, but took in some children that their mom was going through some situation. So I started off, got them in, and eventually then when they left, then we got 2 other children, and I think your work speaks for itself. So people started recommending that knows this sister has more time for the children. She teaches them something different, and the parents were loving it. And through from that number to 69 children so far under my care, I would have had way more than 69, but some of them were from the other end of the community. But because of the road, the school van is not able to go all the way there to them. And they didn't have their own car, and they cannot walk to school either. So we are only dealing with the children that are within the immediate community. So 69 of them is what I have so far.
Oh, wow. Wow. So now I have, just to let my audience know, I have known Dr. Eudorah probably ever since I've been in Ghana. So that's been since about 2016. And, and I have to say this, that I don't throw a recommendation behind a lot of people. Most people, I don't refer and I don't recommend them. And there are a very few people that I would go out on a limb for and actually refer. And Dr. Eudorah is one of those people because I like her dedication, her ambition, and she's just a very, very great person. So, I can't say that for a lot of people. So, my hat is off to you and just in how you handle your business. I think you're very sincere. So, so when you called me up and told me about your water situation, and for those people who do not know about Ghana and don't understand and never been here, well, and it actually, it's like this in other countries too. When you get water, when you have a water bill or electricity bill, what the utility companies will do is they will charge a commercial company a much higher rate than they would charge a consumer. And it doesn't matter how much you're using. If they determine that you are a company, they're going to jack your rates up. So Dr. Eudorah went through this after, receiving a water bill, I think, for the last few years, or no more than 200 cities. All of a sudden you get one and it's 3 times higher. And the water company tells you, hey, you're being charged commercial rates. And so this is what she just experienced. And she's been funding this out of her pocket. So, so Dr. Eudorah, so basically what you're trying to do now at your school is go from from the water company to a borehole. Tell us more about that.
Borehole. So I went to the office. Of course, I was shocked. I thought there was a problem, maybe like a water leakage. So when I received the bill first thing I did was I called my plumber and said, I have a leakage. So come fix it, like let's look. He came, looked around, and he said, there is no leakage. Nothing is wrong. But then I was like, wait a minute, then I don't understand the exorbitant price bill that I'm having. So from there, I called the water company and they went on their machine and they say, yes, you owe that amount. I'm like, why? Like for 2.5 to 3 years, I've been using water and I've paid this much, but 3 times the amount. And that was when they said, oh, the last month when we were here, we turn your water meter into commercial. And I was like, without talking to me, are you aware that my residence is also within the school? Are you aware that this is a community school and it's a homeschool base? Like, are you aware of all these factors? Oh, I didn't know that you also live within the premise of the school. I'm like, that you saw me. Why didn't you say anything to me? They said, well, you have to call my boss. So that was when I had another number and I called them. Basically, they were like, come to the office. They were not even ready to hear what I got to say. Customer service, so, oh my goodness. It was so terrible. They just rushed me off the phone. And we had to finally go to the office with the water bill and everything. And they basically just told me like, it's like, basically what I'm getting from them is like, it's for commercial purposes and the student should be billed. The student can pay for such a utility. And I know the community I live in. I know how much I come out of my pocket for these children. So I know definitely their parents can't afford if I add this bill to what they have to pay. It's even a challenge with what they're currently paying. I have a lot of children. Some of them, we have to buy them books out of our own pocket. We have to feed these babies every day out of our own pockets. So I know definitely I wouldn't even try adding anything to the amount that they're even supposed to pay, which is very, very low, below average. And a lot of people wonder like, why, how do you do this? I'm like, hey, I keep pushing, but I felt like as far as I'm going at the pace I'm going, I work, like I said, I'm a naturopathy doctor. So my side time job is to do health consultations and things like that. So that is what sponsors these children. But with the rate at which the bills are increasing because of commercial purposes and all that, I just can't. And I can't just let these children go and stay at home. I can't do that. So that's why, like as usual, thank you for being there for me. Oh, Brother Eric, you have no idea. As usual, so I told you, like, this is what I'm going through. Like, whenever I can't take it no more, that's when I call you, like, please, I need advice because this is too much. And as usual, as I talk to you, you were able to calm me down, encourage, and all that. And here we are. So this part of the journey is just so much more. Like water bill, this is how it happened. All of a sudden, no warning, no notice, no meeting, nothing. Till date, they basically not prepared to do anything about it. So I told them, then I need them to shut down the water supply. We will be buying water for the time being. And then I will figure out because we cannot pay. I'm even scared to turn on the tap. First of all, as we are speaking right now, we don't have running water. 80% of the time, we don't have running water. So I asked them, most of the time, the taps are, there's no city water. So how come the bill is this high when we don't even have water most of the time? As usual, you know how it goes. No answer to that. They just telling you, well, you have to clear your bill. You have to clear your bill. That was basically what they were telling me. And so we thought of it. We called people to see how we can do this. And you were one of the people I called that asked you, like, will I always have water when we do, if we do borehole? And they were, everybody we've talked to so far said the borehole is the best solution. to the problem, like to fix this problem permanently. So that is how come I reach out to you to discuss the idea for you to see if it's a good move, which you approve of.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, you know, I believe that having a borehole, or as we call it, you know, in the West, a well, is the best solution. You know, I mean, I have a borehole here and I don't have to worry about water. The only way you have to worry about water is if the aquifer, when they drill down, if the aquifer goes dry and they have to come drill another one. But the chances of that happening is very slim. So, you know, I definitely encourage, you know, hopefully we can get you a borehole. And at that point, you can become your own water company and sell water around you to help pay for some of the additional costs that you will have to use in managing that borehole. But, you know, I had suggested that, you know, when you said that somebody suggested you start a GoFundMe, and I said, you know, give it a try, and I would advertise it. I then went back to your page and saw that you had some donations on your GoFundMe, but then GoFundMe decided to shut your GoFundMe down, refund the people that donated to you, and they wouldn't even give you a reason as to why they shut your GoFundMe down.
I almost had a heart attack, Brother Eric. I almost had a heart attack. I always had a heart attack. I'm like, wow, I need this for a good cause, the children. This morning I came when I saw the
how much was in the GoFundMe? Do you know how much was in the GoFundMe when they
the last time I checked, I had $89 US, and then I had some people that promised me that they were going to put in some money. That was yesterday night, Ghana time, because it was still broad daylight in the US and these other countries. So I woke up this morning looking forward to see an increment. That was when I received the email like, we've shut down your GoFundMe account. So right now, I don't know. I now send them messages to let them know this is the situation. They are yet to respond to me. I guess because of the time difference, they are not up yet. So they are yet to respond to me, like whether they were able to spend it or stuff like that.
Wow. So basically $89 in the account. So $89, and then they shut you down. And you know, and that's the thing here. When you're doing stuff from Africa, people don't understand what we have to go through anytime we're doing something on the internet from Africa. I've had people who called me and say they want to purchase something online, and even that's a hassle. Just purchasing something from an African country is a huge hassle. You know, and even when even if I'm on Google and I'm trying to do some research, Google will throw up all of these recaptures when I try to go to a site, and you know, they tell me, you know, we want you to click on all the crosswalks to prove that you're real. We want you to click on all the bicycles. We want, and they could take up 30 minutes of your time just clicking on these recaptures. So people just don't know, when you're working from Africa, things are much different.
Very, very, very. And I went through the same thing with GoFundMe. I kept on clicking. They would send me about 4 different stuff in a row. I'm like, ooh. And yet finally they just shut down the account. No explanation.
Okay, but now, so it looks like you were able to find another website who will actually allow the funding, and you want to give us what was it? I forget the name. It was my first time seeing it.
1 minute. Let me give it to the brother that recommended me to the name of the place. He recommended me. I told him the issue, and then so let me get the name. If I can get the name.
And we're gonna post it.
Do you remember? It's a crowdfunder.
Okay.
It's a crowdfunding.
I'm gonna post it in the link anyway. I'm gonna post it and show it on your video. So yeah, you don't have to worry about it.
All right. Thank you so much.
All right. So tell me this, in your school, you want to give us a little tour around and show us kind of your school?
That would be great. That would be so great. So I will turn the camera the other way so that you can see them.
Okay.
Like this is where I'm a rented facility. So let me see. The lights went out, Eric.
Okay. Yeah, we understand. I understand.
The lights are out, so it's a kind of dark in here.
No.
But this is my residence. Like this is where I live, you know, an altar. This is the water we drink. It's dark out here. So this is it. And then as soon as you open the babies, because I want to have direct contact with the creche, the babies, this is where I have the, hey.
Okay. Wonderful.
Hey. This is where the babies are, because I see them as they are more fragile. The seniors will be playing, hi. So this is where they are.
Nice.
This whole area is for them because they need much more space to move around and everything. And then the other school is in this area. The rest of the school is here. This is our playground. I'm trying to get playground items, put a fence around here, so that they can be safer when they are playing. So This is it. Let me go and give you the full view of the school. This is how the school is.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Yeah. So we started off, and as time goes on, like I said, with my health consultation, whenever I get the money, I just pump it back into the school to give them what they need, not only education,
right,
security that they need and everything. So basically, I've been doing this all by myself. So I guess they think I just have the money.
Right.
Bagwell, please open the gate. Yeah. So This is it, and yeah. Yep. So we are going to where the nursery to primary sector is.
Okay. Okay.
So this is my headmistress. She's the woman I'll be talking about. Oh my goodness. Wonderful. Without her, I wouldn't know what I would have done.
Okay.
I don't know what I would have done without her. So this is where the others play at. This is where they play. Okay. So that I try the children do mix. We call it circle time, where the babies learn from the seniors. But mostly the babies stay at that side.
Okay.
So this is how, yeah. I don't know if they're in class. Okay, this is some of the children. Hi. This is some of the children.
Wonderful, wonderful.
So this is how the whole place is. We do our best to make sure we keep it neat and everything. Oh, wow. That's our kitchen. As you can see, this is how we have to fetch water into stuff and be using, because we just don't have running water. Right. And yet, it's charging us the high bill and everything. This is the other class. Hi. So, and then some of the babies are in this area, and then the others are over here. Like I say, 69 children so far.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Very impressive. Very impressive.
Yes.
Oh.
Thank you so much. So that is it that we've got so far.
Oh, and you have done so much. And let me ask you, if you don't mind, how old are you now?
I will be 35 in September.
Wow.
September 15th, I'll be 35.
Wow. You've done a lot to be so young. You've done an awful lot.
So much.
So,
Thank you so much.
I'm proud of you, and to see the growth and just see the dedication that is just absolutely amazing. So, I mean, anything else you want to say to people? How much did they tell you this borehole was going to cost? And tell us about that.
I Googled a lot of companies to see who can give us the cheapest price and then to understand our plight. Because we have to explain to them why we need a borehole and what I'm doing. And I invited that they can come to the school and see that it's real. Like, I'm really doing this for the babies and the community and all that. So we found somebody who happened to know my area. And he said, yes, I know your area. It's pretty rough over there. So instead of charging 12,000 Ghana cedis, he brought it down to 9,000 Ghana cedis, which is 1,500. Sorry, I'm trying to,
right.
$1,500, which is which is 9,000 Ghana cedis, $1,500.
Yes. So basically, the original price was over $2,000 US, and they're saying that hey, because of what you're doing, and we're going into a school, we can bring it down to about $1,500 US. And did they say that will include everything? Like when you get that borehole, a lot of times people don't know you got to get a pump, you got to get filter.
Yeah.
They say it's going to include all of this too.
Yeah. So I don't know if it includes filter. So I was thinking after they finish, then I will have to look for the money to get the filter myself. I didn't want to ask for too much.
Right.
So
okay. Yeah.
I know they really brought it down for me, but they said they will include the pump, the testing of the soil, the surveying and all that. So I felt I didn't want to ask for too much. So I was like, I will keep quiet. When they finished, they said, I need a filter. I will find a way to get a filter. I don't want to discourage them. So I don't know if it comes with the filter. I don't know if it comes with a filter, I'll be great. But at the same time, psychologically preparing myself to raise a fund on my own or whoever that can help with that also to get the filter attached to it.
Okay, wonderful.
But did yours come with a filter?
No.
Did the company provide filter?
Yeah, so basically,
you provided your own filter.
We had to do our own filter, and but it came with a pump, and that was about it. So the filter was extra. So yeah, but I think that you're trying to, so you're funding, you're trying to raise a total of how much for your fund, because it looks like you have some other stuff that you're trying to do there as well that the funding would help you accomplish.
Yeah, again, one more time. The children are making noise.
Oh, no problem. So I was asking you, what's the total amount that you're trying to raise in your funding effort? How much?
Only the borehole or stuff that I'm trying to raise funding for.
Yeah, everything. I know that,
everything, $6,500 US.
Okay,
$6,500 US.
$6,500 US
goes to the borehole, and then solar system. Like I said, the lights are out. That's another challenge. We hardly have stable electricity, so that they can have. And when it's like that, the classrooms are dark. Even when we open the windows, so that they can have, like you can see, it's very sunny outside. Very, very, very sunny.
Right.
That's the sun right there. Like, it's that sunny. So we also feel like solar panels should be able to generate, because we don't use heavy gadgets over here. Light and fan and fridge, that is it. Right. So the solar panels to generate the electricity for us, part of the funding go, the budget is made for solar panels. And then the rest, the school bus, it goes for the school bus. Right now, the bus is not here because the driver have to take it to the mechanic to do some works on it. The roads are very, very rough. Let me show you the roads. They are very rough. So we have to regularly keep maintaining the van. It's only one 3-seater van. Okay. So the pressure on the van is taking all these children in and out, take them from their various houses. This is the road. So it's like, even this is smooth. majority of the areas, you know how it is, Brother Eric.
I know.
It's so rough. And this is a muddy ground. It's clay. So when it rains, oh my goodness, I can't even stand here when it rains. So definitely a lot of children don't make it to school during the rainy season, and the van have to go and get them. At times the van gets stuck in the mud. So the van is not here currently because we have to go and maintain it. So the fund, the $6,500 is for the borehole, the solar panels, and then the van. Those are the main things that the school need to run smoothly, at least so that doesn't affect the children. So that's what the budget is for.
Okay. Oh, wow. Well, we're going to, like I said, I'm going to put this on my social media. And what we're going to do also is that I saw somebody ask you about, are you able to accept Bitcoin and cryptocurrency? So what I'll do is I'm gonna help you set up so that you can start accepting cryptocurrency as well. So anybody that want to donate in cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, or any other Ethereum, any other cryptocurrency, they'll be able to donate to you in that manner as well. So in that case, yeah, we can bypass, because it's getting difficult. People don't understand that in this new day and age, it's very difficult to transfer U.S. dollars to another country, and the bank can hold, even if the money goes to a bank or something, they can hold your money for up to 6 months. I've had them hold money for me, and and it's like, hey, we have to make sure that you're following all the laws, and that this is and that, and you can go out of business during that time. So, as I also trade cryptocurrency. So I will help you set up so that you can send people your link, and they can, if they understand they want to donate in cryptocurrency, they'll be able to easily do that.
Okay. Thank you so much.
So, all right. So I'm going to give you the last.
Brother.
What anything else you want to tell the listeners?
Looking at it, like, been doing this for 3 years out of my pocket. I would lie to you. I smile, but it's not easy. It's not easy. And I realized that, like, if there are people of like mind who have similar vision like I'm doing, that want to, like, partnership, come so that we do it together and stuff like that, I'm open to such discussion. So if anything, anybody out there, they know somebody that they can recommend and all that, I'm really, really open. And they should come to Africa and see how, they should vacation to Africa and see some of the things we deal with. That way it will help us a lot more to learn how to, like, help each other out and stuff like that.
Right.
So basically, that's it.
Okay, wonderful.
Brother Eric, I'm so sorry. Like I said, the lights have been out. My phone battery is of 15%. Okay. So if it goes out, please, I'm out of juice until the electricity come on. My battery is very low.
Okay, no worries. We're finishing up now anyway. And what I will do is, I'll put all of your contact information on the video so people can contact you, and I'll put the links on there so people can donate. But we will finish up talking, and I wish you the best of luck in this GoFundMe, and we're going to get to that borehole. We're going to raise that borehole money. So at the very least, we'll get through the borehole money. So again, bless your heart for what you're doing, and I hope God keeps you, and you're the type of person that we need to take care of. Education is so crucial. So when we have somebody doing what you're doing, I go out of my way to try and assist in the least way I can. And
I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Thank you so much, Brother Eric. Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Okay.
I have to reach out for the help. I need it. I really appreciate it.
Oh, no worries. No, you are appreciated. You are appreciated. And all right, so you go ahead and tend to the children, and we will talk, a little later.
Right. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, guys, so that concludes my interview with Dr. Eudorah. And again, I don't vouch for a lot of people, but I go out of my way to vouch for Dr. Eudorah because she's very dedicated, very sincere, very honest person. I've known her for about 5 years since I've been here. And interesting enough, she actually met me through a WhatsApp group that I was eventually thrown out of. That's another story. But at any rate, she contacted me and said that, hey, we're part of this WhatsApp group together, and I see your posts and believe that you can help me. And this was 5 years ago, and she actually said that she wanted to pay me to come consult with her through a business negotiation that she was going through at the time. And I was so taken aback because when people typically contact me, they're contacting me for something for free, I want to pay you to consult with you. No, it's for free advice. And so I was so impressed with her business savvy back then that, I decided to put a little time and effort in her. So, if she needs some advice, I try to be there. But at any rate, hopefully people will come out and just give $1. We're not asking for a lot. Well, $1 will do it. Just think about it. When I put this on my Facebook, I'm going to put this video on my Facebook. Facebook allows you to tag I believe it's 50 people now. So I'm going to tag 50 people. And I'm going to tell her to repost it on her Facebook and tag 50 people. And just ask for $1. That's 100 people. Now, if those 100 people all put it on their Facebook and they tag 50 people, that's 5,000 people total. And those 5,000 is $5,000. If those 5,000 people all put it on their Facebook and they tag 50 people, that's 250. Well, that ain't gonna happen, but you get the picture. That just doing a little can go a long way. So even more important than your donation is just recirculating this message, tagging people on social media, and just sharing this post so that you can spread this donation across thousands of people versus a few people trying to do, $100 or two, if just, 10,000 people each put in $1, nobody feels that, but the person who's you're helping feels it so much, so that's all we're asking. Can you do $1? And even more important, can you repost this somewhere? Can you share this message? Okay, that's all it takes, people. Oh, guys, and I almost forgot. Also, Dr. Eudorah is very talented. She's a business person. She sews, she does crafts. She cooks like it's nobody's business. She's a naturopath and, vegan, and she knows how to do all of that cooking. And, but at any rate, if you are interested in like a partnership with her, she had mentioned about doing a partnership with somebody like in the West, in the US, in the UK, where she can ship like clothing, various types of clothing, African type clothing, kente and things like that they sell expensively, in the way she can ship it for free, and you can do some kind of partnership with her. Now, again, I wouldn't refer many people to do that, that you do that with, but if you do some type of partnership, I vouch for Dr. Eudorah that she's going to hold up her end of the bargain. So if you are interested in that type of partnership, then definitely reach out to her. I'm going to leave her information. I'm even going to leave her phone number where you can WhatsApp her. But guys, let me tell you something. I'm about to show some pictures of Dr. Eudorah, because she can bend like, I don't like a Shaolin monk around a tree. But guys, you see these pictures, don't be calling her up day in and day night. I believe she's actually dating somebody. So if you want to donate, but don't be calling her up thinking that you're going to date her just because you give a donation, okay? Just telling you now, don't be blowing her up her phone. But she said that I can leave her phone number on there. You know, you have her phone number, email, and everything. All right, then. Peace. Hey, guys. One more thought, and then I promise I'm going to let you go. But, you know, there are certain people in life that we have to get behind and protect. And I just feel like Eudorah is one of those people. Like, I see people, and there's an energy that I feel. You see the gleam in their eyes, you see the kick in their step, the smile on their face, and you can say, this person gets it. And that's what I said about Eudorah when I first met. She gets it. So this type of person we need to protect. All the forces of good need to align themselves and circle themselves around her spirit and protect her. Ghana, this is the type of person you need to be protecting. If you want Ghana to be great, this is the type of person you need to look out after. This is the type of person you need to support. If you are a Christian, and I'm not going to start preaching anything, but let me tell you something. If you are a Christian, then you believe that Jesus Christ had to be protected because he had a mission in life. But he couldn't fulfill that mission as a baby. So you protect that person so that they can get to a point of fulfilling their mission in life. And I believe that Eudorah is one of those people that she has a mission in life. She is the hand that rocks the cradle. So if you are Ghanaian, you need to be protecting that one. You black, you need to be protecting that one. Or if you any race, creed, or color, and you're interested in seeing that more good people populate this world, then this one you need to protect. Because again, she is the hand that rocks the cradle. And this is the type of person that can go on to help a million other people. Yes, there's a lot of people who need help. But some people, you know that if you help them, they can easily go on and help a million other people. And I believe that she's one of those people that we need to bend over backwards and make sure that her cup runneth over. Make sure that her vessel is filled with water, literally and figuratively filled to capacity. So, you know, we need to supply her needs until she can supply her own needs, right? At any rate, if you haven't already done so, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, like, share, comment, give me your feedback. And you can always find me on Facebook at facebook.com/Eric McNeil is free. And as always, hoorah ahuru. Now be free.